Once again, this is your girl Sandra coming to you from Metamorphosis Custom Beauty Concepts. We're still talking about my book. This is part 2, Wisdom Keys for Surviving the Beauty Beast. So we left off on chapter 4, which was customer service, and I explained to everybody that owns a beauty school, your students are your customers. Every beauty student, whatever service you're providing, if you're a barista, a waitress, whoever you are standing on your feet all day, my hat's off to you and says a salute to you. So I talk about your students. Not only are the people that you're servicing your customers, your colleagues, the people that are working next to you, the janitor, whoever owns the school, they're your customers as well, and we can all get along better in this world if we just treat people the way that we want to be treated. The best way that I treat people, the way that I want to be treated, is I want to know the truth. Tell me exactly what it is. Don't beat around the bush. If you have something to say, just spit it out. We're all adults. We can deal with it. So, moving on to chapter 5. Okay, I'm done with school, now what? So, here I was, 17 years old, bright-eyed, bushy-tail, just got my license, and so now I had to find a place to work. Nobody wanted me. I was inexperienced. Had no experience. Nothing. Just fresh out of beauty school. Bad. You have cooties. So, I found this lady that she had done my hair a couple times, and I asked if I could work for her. She had me shampooing hair and scrubbing floors and cleaning toilets. I'm proud of that. That's how I started. And to this day, I give the best shampoos that I know how to give. So, the going rate back then for shampooing hair was $5 a head. I was given $40 a week in cash under the table, which is not legal. I talk about that in the book too. See, for being about 60 or so pages, it's a little tiny book. There's a lot of power that I packed in here because I want you to be fully aware of what this is. This is not a get-rich-quick scheme. This is not an overnight success thing. I don't care how good you are. Everybody doesn't know who you are coming right out the gate. Every overnight success, I believe, takes about 15 to 20 years. So I'm almost at my 20-year mark. And so I start out washing heads, getting paid under the table. I talk about how that is not even in an employment structure. Having known then what I know now, the labor board out in California especially has really cracked down on salons, nail shops, things like that, because people do anything to get over. They do. It's just how the world is. And they've done a very good job of regulating things that now we must be paid hourly to avoid situations like mine. So it's very important to stay updated on what the state board is requiring and what the labor board is requiring. So it's just to keep yourself safe, because you really don't want to deal with the state. You do not. I've seen some stuff. Like there's one salon I heard of that everybody came to work one day. They have fully client booked out, things like that. They come up to the door. There's a padlock on it. The IRS has seized everything. So the state will seize your stuff too. So just some things to be aware of. Make sure that you're doing the right thing. Having integrity is so important to lasting long and not coming out strong and fizzling out real fast. Just make sure that you're doing the right thing for your own sake. So I'm done with school, now what? While you are in beauty school, you're getting ready to go to state board to find your next dream job or whatever. It's good to start looking around, making friends, passing out resumes. I don't care what your experience level is. There is somebody that will take you at the level that you're at. You just need to know what you want. What I wanted to be was the next cosmetology superstar. I wanted to be a CEO, and I wanted to own my own one day. It's still a dream of mine, but now it's become bigger than me, and I'm just, everything's catching up for me at this point in time. My next chapter is how not to get pimped. And you have to read the book just to get the details of how to avoid everything and what I'm talking about. Because with customer service, I even give you some tidbits on how to retain customers. It's one thing to get customers, but to retain them and to keep them despite them moving, having children, things like that. I talk about referral systems, how to use social media, I put a lot in this little 60 pages. But how not to get pimped is not just about having street smarts and knowing how to read people. It's you have to know this industry well enough to know what you want and to know how to avoid a hustler. Because a lot of salon owners out there, they will blow smoke up your butt just to fill up their chairs. Everybody in this industry is out to make money. Think of it like that. This person isn't here to make sure you can pay your rent. Whoever hires you, they're not here to make sure that you're comfortable in every aspect of everything. That's not their job. Their primary, what they are thinking about is their highest priority is making money. Pretty much just like you. That's why we get into this business. But in making money, are you going to do right by me? Are you offering benefits? What are you offering me? You need to look at it that way too, because you can make all the money in the world and not be successful. Not if you're working for somebody that pays you cash under the table. Sorry. Chapter 7, How to Achieve Wealth. When you start in this industry, a lot of what I've seen a lot of is how you start out is how you end up. You're going to get out of it exactly what you put into it. Chapter 8 is a beauty bar. I talk about what happened to that. So basically, I got on the phone with my legal team one day, and one of the attorneys said, anybody can have a beauty bar? I went, no. So what happened was I went back and I really soul searched, and because I was like, I'm ready for more. I need more out of this. I need exactly what I put into it all the time, blood, sweat, and tears, injuries. I need to see exactly a return on my investment. And I was working out in the gym one day. I do work out. And I'm lifting my weights and everything, and all of a sudden I hear metamorphosis.